My name's Nadine Smith. I'm the Executive Director of Equality Florida. Equality Florida is the largest civil rights organization in the state dedicated to securing full equality for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. Florida is a massive state. When you're standing in Pensacola, just a few hours from our state capital, you're actually as close to Chicago, Illinois, as you are to Key West, Florida. It's a huge state, and there are parts of our state that are as progressive as any other place you'll find in the country.
This is the map of the state of Florida that you can get on Equality Florida's website. And it's pretty amazing where some of the pockets are, because you'd think that everything would be clustered down here in the south. Palm Beach County, Broward County, Dade County, and of course Monroe County, where the Keys are. But there are some other incredible, I mean, look at Gainesville. Gainesville has a domestic partner policies offering legal protections or benefits to unmarried partners, and they have a human rights ordinance. So we're moving, and I think the tide is turning.
Key West today is really, it's very well integrated. City of Key West and the County of Monroe both have human rights ordinances. We have domestic partnership benefits. So in terms of the day-to-day living for most people here, it's not an issue. Where it does get to be an issue is when we want to do things like adopt children. And that's one of the things that we're really fighting against right now.
The adoption application in the state of Florida actually asks, are you homosexual, yes or no?
The fact that we've got activists here is important because it's a reminder that change never comes, or at least never begins, in Washington.
I was invited to the White House to be part of the Pride reception, and just days earlier I had shared a panel with Martin Gill. I have a picture of his children that was taken at the White House. I said, I'm going to do everything I can to put that picture in the president's hands.
Can I give you this? These two young boys came to the White House for the Easter egg roll. Florida's adoption law may take them away from the only parents they've known. I really appreciate you. I appreciate that.
I was able to put that picture and a note in the president's hand and tell him that we need his voice to stop this family from being torn apart.
Hold my hand. We're in the parking lot. Come on. Let's go see the horses. We're plaintiffs in an ACLU lawsuit against the state of Florida to get rid of the ban on adoption by gay parents.
On September 22, 2010, the 3rd District Court of Appeals unanimously found Florida's ban on adoption by gay people unconstitutional.
As a parent, you really have to look out for your own kids first, but it gives me a certain amount of pride in knowing that this case will do away with the ban.
The governor and the head of the Department of Children and Families agreed to stop enforcement immediately and forego an appeal to the Florida Supreme Court. The lawsuit ended, and so did 33 years of legalized discrimination.
The issue is, are we going to be prepared enough and resourced enough to be able to withstand the ferocious response to our victory?
The lawsuit that now has ended Florida's adoption ban may also spark an effort to put the ban directly into Florida's Constitution. That constitutional ballot measure could come as early as 2012. So we've got to be prepared. If we don't succeed in defeating a ballot measure in the state of Florida, we will see these same adoption bans crop up on ballots all across the country. For Martin and his family and the foster children across Florida who all deserve a forever home, help us make sure that doesn't happen. Volunteer to educate voters about the damage that would be inflicted on families throughout Florida if the adoption ban is reinstated.